Hello, I'm Delia. I'm on my 22nd week now, and I invite you to do this my daily workout together. It's very gentle and easy, and it suits for all the trimesters and postpartum, but of course, consult with your physician. Start lying on our back with the parallel hips and feet width apart. Arms laying straight near our body. And we just make sure to keep our pelvis parallel during the movement. So we'll start with closing our eyes and bringing all our attention to the body, feeling the weight of our body on the mat, and let's move side to side our head and feeling the heaviness of the eyeballs, the throat, shoulders, back of the rib cage, lower back slightly touching the floor, pelvis, the heels, the balls of the feet, and the fingers. We'll start with a gentle breathing throughout the body. So first, just bring your awareness between the sit bones. You might not immediately feel it. Just imagine, visualize it, and imagine that with the inhale, the sit bones kind of opens up, and with the exhale, they come slightly together. Again, you just visualize it in your head, and with each time you're going to repeat it, in the end you're going to feel it. So inhale in between the sit bones, and exhale, bring the sit bones together. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Okay. Now we bring the awareness and the sensations in our hip bones, and also again just visualize it. You might not feel it. I didn't feel it immediately, only after a couple of times repeating. And we inhale in between the hip bones. You can place your hand on there with the first movement. Inhale, imagine that they spread out, and exhale that they come together. On the exhale, don't articulate your movement really, don't stress your abs. It's just visualization that these hip bones widen up and then they come together. And let's inhale and exhale, bring the hip bones together. And inhale and exhale. Let's repeat a couple of times. Inhale and exhale. Okay, now let's place our attention in the bottom of the rib cage. Imagine that it's a circle, and with each inhalation, this circle is widen up, but in front as well as backwards. So in all the directions, the circle is widen up, and with the exhale, the circle comes back again. Inhale, widen up the bottom of the rib cage, and exhale, like a balloon, this rib cage becomes smaller. Don't stress the abs, it's not necessary right now. So just inhale in the bottom of the rib cage, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Okay, good job. Now we can combine all these three movements together. And inhale in between the sit bones, hip bones, bottom of the rib cage. Exhale in between the rib cage, hip bones, and sit bones. Again, you might not feel it right now. but it's really good to bring our awareness to the body for the slight movement of the pelvis, because now with the baby it's changing, and it really helps to engage our pelvis floor, hip bones, and the ribs. In the next movement we would use the deflated ball, but if you don't have it, it's not a problem. You can use this small pillow or a little towel, fold it a couple of times and place it underneath your pelvis in the tailbone. And let's straighten up our hip bones, check that they're parallel feet. And we'll start with the, again, very slight movement of the pelvis. We inhale and tuck the pelvis under, and imagine that we bring the pubic bone towards the chest, towards the belly button, and exhale, bring it back, straighten up. Inhale, slightly tucking the pelvis under, bringing the pubic bone towards the rib cage, and exhale, bring it back. Inhale and exhale. It's really slight, but it feels so good, especially for the lower back, for the hips. Inhale and exhale, bring it down. Inhale and exhale. Let's come back to the central position and push the right heel towards the floor. With this movement, our left hip is going down on the ball. And we exhale, bring it back, and then we push the left heel so the right hip goes down. And exhale, bring it back. Inhale to the left side, and exhale to the right. Inhale and exhale, pull the right hip down on the ball. Inhale, come to the center. Just straighten up ourselves again, and with the next inhale, we're gonna tuck the pelvis under, bring the pubic bone towards the belly button, and with the next inhale, push the heels into the mat and bring your pelvis up. When you're up in the upper position, inhale in between the bottom of your rib cage, and exhale, slightly unwind the spine slowly, each vertebra down, and the lower back pelvis comes the latest. Inhale, start with the movement of the pubic bone towards the belly button, and then push the heels towards the floor and lift the pelvis up. Inhale at the top and the bottom of the rib cage. Exhale, vertebra to vertebra touching the floor, pelvis come the latest. And one more time, inhale and exhale. Continue the movement and lift the pelvis up. Inhale at the top and exhale. Slowly roll down. Perfect. If you're feeling nice, let's continue 3 more times. Inhale at the top and inhale. Roll down. Keep the knees parallel. And when you're at the top, imagine that you're bringing your heels towards yourself, towards the body, and that way you engage more hips and glutes. Inhale, exhale, push the heels to the floor. Inhale at the top, and here we push the left heel towards the floor. That way the right hip goes down. Then inhale, change the hip Imagine that the hips are parallel and that in this parallel just one hip goes down. Right hip, inhale, and exhale, bring it to the center. Inhale, bring the left hip down. Exhale to the center. Continue to pushing your heels down, and at the top, knees are parallel. And let's switch the sides. Inhale, exhale to the center. Inhale down, exhale to the center. And slowly roll down, comes to the center. Bring one knee to yourself, the other one, and it depends on your belly, just roll from sides to sides. Nice stretch. Okay, both knees down, straighten one leg, left leg down, and the right leg comes up. If it's not really straight, that's okay, just keep it the way you are now, not a problem. And let's start with the flexing and stretching our feet. And here, if you have cramps, when you stretch the feet, just stretch it with your, stretch it from the toes, and then the circle movement to the left and to the right. And now we're gonna do the circles. The right leg comes to the left, down to the right, and here we keep the left hip on the ground, on the mat. Hips are parallel, so just isolate the movement of the leg. And 6 circles to the left, open to the right. Do it faster or slowly. Inhale and bring it up. Stretch the feet. Inhale and exhale. Bring the right leg down. Let's repeat it on the left leg. The left leg up. Stretch the feet. Flex and feet. And let's your toes come back the latest. It prevents the cramps. If you're feeling fine, then you can use all of your toes. Flex, inhale, flex, exhale, stretch, flex, stretch. Okay, you bring the leg to the right, to the left, I open up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, half of the circle. Exhale, half of the circle. Keep the right hip parallel, kind of glued to the mat, so we are not rocking from side to side. And let's switch the direction. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And let's stretch it out. Stretch the left leg and bring it back. Okay. Lying on our back, hips parallel again. Arms are a little bit side from the body. We're gonna inhale, bring the pelvis up. Again, bring the weight of your body towards the right side so we can lift the left leg up. And it's bend 90-degree angle. Flex the foot, stretch the foot, and with the tip of your toes slightly touch the floor and bring it back. Okay. On the inhale, lower the leg. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Maintain the level of your pelvis the way it is and the parallel of your hips. A movement just in your left leg. Okay, straighten up and bring the right foot up. Touch the floor with your toes and bring it back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Exhale, inhale, slowly roll down to the mat. Good job. Bring the hands in T position and let's slightly open the left hip and bring it back. Then the right hip and bring it back. We open only that wide as you feel comfortable, no stretching. So just very conscious movement. And bring the legs together, knees together, and as a one unit we turn our knees to the left and turn our head to the right. And with the exhale, bring it back. Inhale, knees to the right and head to the left. A very nice diagonal stretch. And bring it back. Let's come to our left side. Knees are parallel and 90 degree, bend 90 degree angle. Arms together and we lower our right arm, open up the chest. And with the fingers we are touching the floor and kind of like drawing circles around the head with a straight right arm. Inhale, open up, and exhale, bring it together. The hips stay the same, only the upper body is opening up. Okay, let's switch the sides. Lying on our right side, we open the left arm down and slightly touching the floor, bring it back. Inhale, and with each time the chest gonna open slightly more and more, that in the end you could touch the floor, but again only till the moment you're comfortable. No extra stretching and no pain sensations. Inhale, it's very gentle and nice chest opener. Back. Slowly come up to the cross-legged position. One big inhale with the arms to the sides, and inhale, bring the arms down. Let's stretch forward. Inhale and exhale. Stretch a little bit more. My belly is a little small, so I don't feel now. If you're in your third trimester, then probably it's just a little movement forward. Let's switch the crossing of your legs. Thank you so much for doing this warm-up with me. I will be very happy to read your comments, your sensations after the workout. Usually I'm really calm and fulfilled and ready for the day. Thank you and see you at the next videos.